Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, I should say. Got a late start. Apologize. I did not have a choice, unfortunately. And this contractor work has been taking up a lot of my free time during the day. Not by necessary direct interaction, but my goodness, it's like you're scheduled to do something at a certain time, and I am available during that time, and you keep pushing the time, you waste my day. So, sorry, I'm enough venting. Welcome to DADBEAR.Downtime and another live stream episode of our Apex Survival series. We are getting started. All right, that title card off of there. Okay, let's see. This is where we left off. How are we on food? Just want to see what we got. We're good. Meal. Let's see, unknown one with good food over 30 seconds. So we're going to hold on to that until we get closer. Hey, Morbin, how you doing? Yeah, jump in here. I'm going to drop some scrap off. They get taken away. And we're going to get out and take a look at our rover, which we started making some changes to. Thinking about, since we have this, what seems to be a pretty cool little miner going here, we may forego the drills on the front. Yeah, we may do that. So, same old, yeah. Unfortunately, I feel you. I know what you mean. It's been a little crazy. We are dying on the power front here. To get some power. All right. I'm going to try to... Oh, those wheels, man. Right there. Back. Right there. I like it. Let's change this up. Let's see. We are at... Ooh, I need to move that guy forward. I'm going to push him out that way. Yeah, should be good. At least the drills aren't dancing a jig like... Oh, man. That was crazy. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I pasted an earlier version of this rover before all the wheels and the landing platform and everything into a space environment. And man, did those hinges and rotors go crazy. It was nuts. So, what's our hinge at? 60 degrees. That one at 60? 60. What do you say we go... There you go. Let's try 50. Let's try 50. Hit it. I didn't. But I feel like we can definitely go higher than that. We're not online either, so... Yeah. Let's go... We may end up having to go 40 on these. Yeah. Let's go... We're going to try 40. I think 40 is going to be better. Yeah, that'll be better. Let me line this up just a little bit. A little bit better. I Feels better. Whoa, and I blew it up. Of course I did. Power on those wheels now. Sorry about that, guys. All right, let's get the connector put back on. Doesn't take much to destroy those connectors. No, it doesn't. Of course, we got a lot more torque on this system now that we've added all these wheels. So parking off. Fix this. Don't need 2 zeros. There we go. Did I damage this one? I did not. Doesn't look like anything else was damaged, so we're going to try this one more time. Well, let's go ahead and do it. Check 1, check 2, connector. Which one that is now? Connector 5. It should be 5. Ready to connect. Okay. This is rear. Up. Let's go ahead and lock that down. There we go. Now we need to get this guy charging big time. Okay. So in the meantime, while that is doing its thing, a couple things I want to do. Sorry, I'm thinking. Dogs have been a little crazy today too, guys, so probably not going to be able to keep up with their antics. I don't know. 234. I need some. Do I have any blast wall in my toolbar? I don't think I do. Grab it. Grab it. Two. 4. And I want some. Okay. Got that in there. I don't see no docking setting. Sound and max speed and stuff. Yeah, that'd be nice. Dogs. Dogs gotta love them. Oh, yeah. We don't deserve dogs. They're the best. But I'm gonna need to make adjustments to these wheels and such. So I feel like I still have some work to do here though too. See something here. Do we get? There's no conduit. For small grid. Okay. No conduit for small grid. What else can we put in here? Do I have this? I'm a huge fan of it, but didn't need anymore. Let's take a look at neon tube. Not the best, but not the worst. I'm a fan of that. The block is killing me here. Afraid that's not going to do what I want. That's going to do what I want either. Yeah, I feel like we could do some more here. But, coming up with what I want. Just something to provide a little extra protection. So we're getting out here, getting our exposure up, which is not good. 38%, we're doing good there. Might be able to go ahead and get rid of those. I think we might be able to go ahead and get rid of the drills. Roof up. Let's see. What's going out? Are we still in with? All right. Give me just a second, guys. I had a timer in the kitchen going off. I'll be right back. Ooh. All right, we're back. On Earth life, have solar radius set to light. Haven't seen the radiation meter pop up. We need to increase it. Yeah. I don't know if Earth-like's atmosphere affects the radiation. I know it affects the meteors, but hey, RJ, how you doing? I had before starting the stream, I had started some brownies for Mom Bear because she's been wanting brownies for the better part of a week. And she deserves some brownies. So, there's some brownies. They're finishing up. Let's see. Next question is, do I want to go ahead and get rid of these drills? We might. All right. Let's do it. My missus have to take care of them. Well, they take care of us, so we should definitely return the favor. That is for sure. Let my food run down pretty low, and we're going to pop that mystery meal, see how that works. Yes, I do have a house smelling like fresh baked brownies. It is quite distracting. My inner fat kid is screaming at me right now. All right. Good components to have. Let's see. Ourselves a bit of a bumper. Let's see. Get a couple more solar panels up there. I would feel better about that. Actually grab them. That's the question. There we go. Hey Max, how you doing? Really? Got rid of that. That's weird. Be gone. All right, let's see. This for now. Might need that. Let's get rid of that. solar panels. Different idea. Some articulation going here. What do you think?
Inventory full.
We're rolling after some extended time off. Do I want to lay these out? Five across. Okay. Let's go from this one. A little crazy there. Okay, you're giving your builds moving parts these days. Yeah. It's I think it's just me getting a little more comfortable trying some creative stuff. that. See how they line up. Then they're going to be perfect to know that. We'll get it figured out. That's what we... Where are they? I don't like that. It's this little edge showing. Hey John, how you doing? Coming up now. Well, doing some rethinking on our rover here. While it was charging up, because we were almost down to nothing, because I think we drained the batteries on this, charging up the miner over there. Of course, this is charged up very quickly. I'm getting rid of... I got rid of the drills on the rover, because with the miner, I don't think we're going to need it. Right now, I'm redoing the solar panels. We're going to see what we get. Hunger's getting light. Oh no. 8. That. Go. Same here. Once we get this done, I want to take just the rover out, or a test run. If I can get the suspension dialed in. Coming. Hit in the face. That'll be 1, 2, 3. Tell. Is it 0? It should be, okay, yeah. I'm going to rename that. Tracker. That way we know which ones we're talking about here. This is going to be braking torque. And we're going to go on these two. That'll roll those over. And we need to put a limit on those. So low limit should be 0. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. We're going to reverse, and these should all lay down flat along the side of the cargo containers. Yep. Reverse those again. Before you get it, I think I get hit in the face. Let's go with, let's get these guys. I think that'll work. I may have to put other blocks on here. Yep. That works. Short. Hopefully it won't get hit. Oh, I grabbed the cells in here, didn't I? Threw everything in here. I'd sneeze. I got that mute just in time, I think. All right. Do the hand designs. Yeah, absolutely. I know. I'm gonna work. We're gonna try to work something out here. I'm just trying to think of the coolest way to do it. Hmm. Think I got an idea. Hmm. Odd. Not really that odd. I'm sure it's because these need to move. Two. Probably get away with one. Let's see, where are you? Merge blocks. Didn't need more than that. Can't run because I'm hungry. Waiting to get really hungry. Or actually eat some food. There. Let's see. We've got. Come on. Block. Merge block. Next merge block. Should take care of it. Save just in case this blows up. But I don't think it's just like that. I could put blocks in between them, but I just decided to try this. I still would have had to connect them via merge block. Well, I want them to deploy. That's why I'm going with what we're doing here. Then we can run blocks across this. Should be able to run whole blocks here. Yeah. That stands it here. There, one block, merge block, and merge block. This one blows up. I don't really have any reason to think it would blow up, but you know, why not? Bam. Sweet. Urged. Aw, man. Did this one backwards. Uh-oh. That's not good. We are right in the middle of that one. Right in the middle of that. Wow. I don't know, John. We could still, I mean, we still got lots of options with this. We're not locked into anything. We can come back and add some more blocks if we need to. We got time. We're not in a rush. Yeah, we're not in a rush, but. Turn it around. Like that. There we go. 9. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Yep. Okay. We want to try. We'll try messing around with stuff, doing some different things. Lick. I want to do something with that. Don't know what yet. Let's see. I guess we should try. I need to group these. I don't want them working against each other. That one, and that one. Group. Call that. Call that group A. It's this guy. This guy. Group B. These are the ones that are actually connected to each other. Again, I just don't want them working against each other. So. Verse. There we go. Should change that. Okay, group A is going to be group C. That one. Group B is going to be D. For that one. One and two. This will be group A. Oh, I'm waiting to be super hungry. Goodness. This group A. Right. So let's see what group A does whenever. See how this goes. We're gonna touch the ground. What's gonna happen? I don't think we're gonna touch the ground. Looks like now, with the exception of the wheels turning, which could create an issue, because we do have some rear steer involved there. It does make some tactical armor, ad hoc armor. Bet if we open that up a little bit, though. Let's see that. Group A. Instead of going to a full -90, what if we went to a negative 75? That would give our wheels a little bit of space. Turn. Then it would provide some protection on the side. Not much, but remember, solar panels don't deform, so we would at least have the benefit of a non-deforming block. I think 70 will work. This should be the same, -70. So if we hit reverse on this, we should get the same thing. Not necessarily something I would want to have down like this when we're going through, say, a narrow canyon or gully. But certainly on the flats or in dunes, we could do that. All right. A and B. Go ahead and hit reverse. So something back up. If we hit reverse on those, what do those do? I didn't. I offset them. Dadgummit. A and B first. Bring everything back up. Close it in. Get them stowed. Hey, I'm still hungry. Want to get down to like 5%. We put a turret. What I'm thinking is we could put a turret right, yeah, in between everything. It would sit below the connector. It would also sit out of the way of the vertical thrust. Should have plenty of room. I don't think we'd end up with any kind of crazy shenanigans or anything. Need. Can't run because I'm hungry. Oh, come on, man. Really get rid of the light. Seems silly. Why can't I place one there? Can't place one there, though, right? Nope. Can't run still. Still not letting me run. Like I'm being picked on. on the hunger. Can't run. Let's see. I think it might not be a bad idea. Well, this is my question. Okay. I'm going to ask you guys. I think I know the answer to this question for the most part. We put a turret in the middle there. We have the miner parked on top, and a meteor storm comes. Can I be sure that the turret isn't going to try to shoot through the miner to get to the meteors? Does anybody know? You know what? Shoot. We're going to eat. Let's find out what this thing does. So, meal pack, unknown. We don't know what the fill value is. Looks odd, smells strange, but is it still good? Are you hungry enough to take the risk? Looks odd, smells strange, maybe it's still good. All right, take the risk. Okay. So the fill value, we don't know. Consumable, 10% health over 10 seconds, which is nominal. That's normal. But we get 100.5% food over 30 seconds. That's good. So I'm thinking that is going to be a high fill value also. So let's do it. We should easily, our hunger should easily be over 100 because we were only at 8. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I don't know if we should put... I have my inventory, but not a ton. Do I have... One thing I don't know. Oh, if I have... Do I have an ore detector on this thing? Good. Crazy pooches. We do have an ore detector up here, but it's a regular ore detector. And you know what? We got it. Let's go ahead and replace it with the DLC. drive me crazy, guys. There we go. Dig it. Okay, so we do have, I'm just making sure I know what we've got here. Got batteries, we're good. We got some solar, we got some passive power. We got an O2H2 gen, good. And then way to load up here. Okay. Let's we got lots of lights on this thing. Yeah, first of all I'm gonna go ahead and take this off because I'm gonna take a blueprint of this. I don't want that block being on there. What we got? Get rid of that. See puppies. All the wheels. Not all the wheels are going to be steering. Not all the wheels are going to be braking. Let's see about that. Go ahead and move this to 18. That's how I like my front wheels. Power, we're going to put this at 24. Strength, we're going to go to 17. Height offset is going to be maxed. Our friction, we're going to put it at 40. We can adjust this as needed. We limit 124. Let's see, we got, which one is this? Go ahead and stretch out our view a little bit. Okay. A lot of stuff in the middle now. That's going to be the tough one, getting all the middle wheels grouped together. Okay. Oops. Wish that I could clear. Can't. That's the thing that sucks. Okay. Okay. See that one now. The rear wheel. Well, that's a middle. Rear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6 sets of wheels. Okay. Can't see that one. Grind the not middle wheels under functional, leaving all the middle wheels. Ah, that's a good idea. Good idea. Might have to do that. This might be the better way to do that. In the middle, that way we can do 4 at a time. Come on. All right, sweet. The why does it not show them incomplete? Shouldn't they be incomplete? Are they not incomplete? Or damaged. They should show damaged, right? Am I wrong? Is it 155? Okay. I am having to keep an eye on the clock, guys, today. I do have to take one of our puppies to the vet. So, that caused us to end a little earlier than usual. But just a heads up. Should... It doesn't make sense. Should be... that way. Should show some incomplete. I don't... It's not. Because it's not the suspension, it's just the wheels, that's why. Or an unknown signal. That's why, guys. Wheels don't show up, it's the suspension that shows up. Just... We're going to take this out as on an as-is test drive. Hopefully it won't roll into itself. Shouldn't have been a touch. Should not have been a touch at all. It's binding a little bit. Let's see. See what we get speed-wise. $30 is about the max that I want to be able to go. A good light. Check our grain. Check our fruit. See if we get anything from there. Here's a big jump. Not a big jump, but a jump. Hinges handled it. Off camber. Yeah. Took me a minute to figure out. I was like, I don't understand why they're not showing. I was like, wait a minute. I was going to look for the numbers on the wheels. It's like, oh, the wheels don't have numbers. Oh, that's right. The suspensions have numbers. Suspensions. Whoop. And we got grain. Yeah. These wheels are binding in on each other. They do really well straight line. Good torque. Don't have to worry with the center wheels. We don't have to worry about anything like bottoming out and taking, you know, or high centering our stuff and damaging anything on the underbody. And when we do manage to get a full load of ice or iron, we won't be stressing the suspension out as much. Root. That was better. The way I like to do it when you've got multiple sets of wheels like this, typically the center wheels, I'll usually do an offset, and you can see a little bit of an offset here. Like the front wheels, the very front wheels are much further apart from the second set than any of the others in the group. And that's because I want the front wheels to be doing the majority of the steering. So since we have 6 sets of wheels, the front 2 sets of wheels are going to be doing
Meteor storm
the
inbound.
majority of the steering, which means that the third and fourth, they're not going to be doing any steering. They're not going to be doing any steering at all. So we will turn steering off for those, and then we will add a little bit. Oh God! It's like look up just in time to get creamed by a meteor. Here we go. Problem. A lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, so the rear 2 sets of wheels are going to provide some rear steering, but they're not going to be providing, again, the majority of the steering. So we're going to run 18 degrees on the front 2 sets. We're going to only run 10 degrees of steering on the rear 2 sets. Now you can run into problems if you've got wheels in the middle that are not contributing to any of the turning. So a lot of times I will turn the friction down on the center sets of wheels so that they're not grabbing the ground as much. They're more there for weight distribution and suspension strength, but they're not so much for traction. That's the way I set up the wheels or the suspension when I've got multiple sets of wheels. And any of you that have seen my 1 day at a time scenario, at the very beginning we found an abandoned station planet side, and we converted it into a ground rover, a very large ground rover that had a lot of mass, refineries, extra cargo, hydrogen, the whole gamut. It was very, very heavy. And for the looks, the 5x5 wheels were definitely the way to go. And we did have 5x5 wheels on it, but I realized very quickly that was not going to provide enough power to move this base, especially over any kind of uneven terrain at all. So what I ended up doing is running smaller wheels along the inside. Again, they provided some weight distribution, and they provided a little extra torque. They did not steer at all. Those wheels did not steer at all. They were strictly there for weight management, and only when the suspension sagged enough for them to touch the ground did they provide any friction introduced. Let's go check out that unknown signal. That way. Love you. Have a good day. Ooh, we need more gyros. Big time. Had no roll at all during that. More gyros. Nickel mine over here. Supply post. Be great if we got another encounter. You seem to be short on encounters. Don't seem to happen that often. Had a few. We do still need to take power cells back to that research center. That field research outpost. I hope that's not a roller. Okay. So normally when I get a roller, what I'll do is I'll dampen to it. I'll get my turn my jetpack on, dampen to it, and then get around where I can spam, hit the button. You're gonna start coming to me. Spam the F. Trying to get the key. There we go. And he's done. I was doing it without the pre-position yourself. That's the idea. Pre-position yourself to where you're at least going to have a button come into your crosshairs, and then you just spam the F key until it till you catch it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this guy up and flip him. A little bit of cobalt, some power packs. That's not terrible. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, that one day at a time scenario, we had one of these things almost kill me, just because we were on Omicron and gravity is so bad and all that kind of stuff. That's where I picked it up. That's where I was like, well, I don't know why. I just dampened to it. That's what we did. So. I really got if. Alright, where is... I don't know where the gyro is. Good. Fine. Yeah, here's some. Right. Let's put a gyro in. Let's time with it. And tuck it right in there. That should help us out with stability. Check. Any other parts in here? Yeah, we got a little bit, but I don't. Oh, we might have enough for another one. We're going to need a second one. Or a third one. Whatever it is. Yeah, it would be a third one. Because it comes with one. Steel tube. All those. Yeah. Awesome. That should help. That should help quite a bit. And back. And more toward the grain marker. The dust storm. .30 meters a second. There we go. Nice little bounce. Down. that suspension is giving it all right now. Of course, we're pretty much empty, so there's no real reason for it not to stay the way it is right now. Maybe we should try putting a couple mag plates on the top to help lock those solar panels down so that we're not seeing the sparks. I mean, we may still see the sparks, but that would be the test. Head down and see if it holds the solar panels in place. See it try to lock up there. Yeah. I have to go in and individually set using build vision. I actually think I came in too sharp that time. Anyway, I'll get it figured out, guys. Hold on. Injector. Broke a wheel, it looked like. Where did I hit it? Hinges. Awesome. 8. Come on. Roll forward. One more turn. Go. Slowly. Let's go ahead and lock it. It's a shame. Mess that up. Hey Reaper, how you doing? And Jonathan. Let's see. Trying some of my many years ago Spanish. You don't have or sabe. Oh yeah, that Skyblocks Kev made. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it looked pretty neat. It looked pretty neat. Let's see. Feel like Terracus. The word sounds so familiar, and now I'm gonna have to look it up. Just a second. Jonathan. All right, I'm gonna try to say it right. Sí, yo no estoy sabe manejar seguro. I do not know how to drive safely. I hope I said that right. It might have been estoy no sabor. Yeah, manejar seguro. Oh, no, I do not drive safely. Gracias, Jonathan. No, thank you. I appreciate I really do. I appreciate you jumping into chat. I really do. Let's see. Okay, so I need to fix. We got an ejector. We got to fix, obviously. And we got both. I don't know if both hinges got damaged. Oh, no, just the one. Okay. Might need to put some protection on there too. Yeah, I did. Okay. Go. Oh, I got some damage there too. Let's get rid of that. I should be good. Okay. All fixed. Well, for I'm gonna call that a very very light shakedown. That wasn't that much. We are gonna need to test it though with the miner on board. So let's go ahead and knock that guy off. And yes, I did use park just for the landing gear. See if this works better. I feel like it's gonna work. Yeah, it's gonna drills forward. That's another benefit of removing the drills. Is being able to turn this thing this way. I'm going to go and charge this up. All right, guys. Shoot. All right, guys. I just got a message from one of the contractors, and I'm gonna have to step away, and I don't believe I'm gonna have enough time to pick up for any length before I have to take that one of the dogs to the appointment. So, unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to call an early stop, and I apologize. I know that's like super short notice, but if you guys heard that notification on my phone, that's when I found out. So, we got some things straightened out. I like the solar. I do want to try the. Shoot, let me do this real quick. Shouldn't have done that. Let's see, group. Group A is the bottom. Let's just do them all. Let's see what happens. Am I gonna hit? I do not. Nice. So when we take this out, we can open up, have a safe landing pad. We're not going to damage the solar panels, and still land and work the miner while recharging batteries and such. So it's a good test, I guess. All right. Guys, I'm really sorry about the short notice having to leave, but I appreciate you guys checking in. I know it's been kind of crazy this week. I hope you have a good day. Thank you to everybody that showed up in the chat. Morbin, Reaper, Max, John, RJ, Jonathan, Rasta Guchar, Rasta Guchar. I hope I pronounced that right. Gracias for stopping by. Thank you. Thanks, Reaper. Triple D. I appreciate the great stream comment. I don't know if I would call it a great stream, but thank you so much for your support. You guys are awesome. I will talk with you soon. I hope you have a great day. Remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and always, always be safe. Remember, close that visor. Don't forget your dampeners. You got to put your sunscreen on. And I'll see you on the other side.